Hello, Fredlings. I'm Claude from Chicago. We are here for real people through real creativity in real time. Fredlings never give up, and we won't, and I won't on you, or we won't on each other. Same thing. Today we are back in another live stream of Fred's Super Hardcore. No, it's Fred's Hardcore Super. No, it's Fred's Superflat Hardcore Challenge. I don't know what the name of this title is, and I am I'm just playing. Today, we are going to be working on some stuff to get ready for our mob farm. We're going to actually have more of a planned out time to when we build the mob farm, which is going to be including XP as well as just mob drops overall. I really don't need XP because I have nowhere to enchant at this time, so I might just make it a XP farm and then make it convert it to be just a normal farm, right? So what we need to do today is we just need to gather more cobblestone blocks, and then we need to the door burnt down, so there's no way to leave. So we need to grab some cobblestone blocks, and okay, this guy's really annoying me, and we just started the stream. I'm gonna go somewhere where he's gonna not annoy me. Probably right about here is fine. Okay, let's talk about the goals that we want to try to accomplish today. One of my goals is to go check one more farm out. Or sorry, one more village out. I'm gonna go to a village that I've already been to and just grab it. Because we drove by it, we might as well just already just look at it, and we'll just save an exciting day for some randomness. So we're gonna look for one more village. We're gonna start off and do that first. The second challenge is we're going to go fishing. Exactly, the Games was talking about fishing, and I know I probably said it a couple times, but I noticed at the end of the last live stream when I was wrapping up, I was like, I didn't fish at all. Definitely want to fish, and the third thing we're going to do is get cobblestone. It's nothing super crazy today's stream. If possible, I would like to get the leather, but I know getting leather in this game is not going to be super easy to do, and leather armors really isn't great. So, I mean, it's better than what I have, for sure, but I definitely would like to have, other armor, but we can't. So we're going to go figure that out. We're going to go do that now. I want to get out of here before the slime notices me. And I got to figure out where that slime is spawning because that's starting to annoy the bling blowing on me as well. So, I need food. Just one, the leather armor does a little bit. I mean, it just gonna, what stinks is, I know I'm going to lose my leather armor, and I'm going to lose 90% of the damage to the slimes. I'm gonna lose the damage to the leather to the slimes. I almost made a bucket instinctively because I've been playing so much of my own Minecraft world where I just take iron on and just start craft. I actually before this live stream I just crafted 8 buckets in my hardcore Minecraft world because I was watching Zach streaming in the background. I was like, I just found a ocean monument a couple days ago, so let me just yeet get some buckets of milk, and I was mining it, and I was having a hard time, so I was like, let me get the buckets of milk. I didn't have the buckets of milk when I started doing it. I discovered it a couple days ago, and the problem was when I was doing it while he was streaming is I kept getting mining fatigue. I didn't know it would just reset every single time you were in the thing. Like after 5 minutes, he just automatically hits you with mining fatigue again. So yeah, that's very annoying. So I just decided to stop. Well, when his stream was over, I decided to stop and start streaming on mine. Where is Chessboat, by the way? Where is Chessboat? Did Chessboat die? Where is Chessboat? Chessboat had one of my saddles, and he also had a chest on him. He's expensive. Where did he go? Meet the Millers is in chat. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. There's Chessboat all the way over there. I'm happy that I saw him. Nowhere near where I put him. Last time I played Minecraft, I went cobblestone hunting for 7 hours straight per a friend's request. 7 hours straight. Holy bling blowing. That's a long time. 7 hours straight. Yeah. The only cobblestone we can get is from our cobblestone generator, which is unfortunate because, I mean, we could get cobblestone from these buildings, sure, but the cobblestone generator is the only place we can consistently get cobblestone. Let's put it that way. Can only consistently get it that way. I hate doing the cobblestone generator. I've always hated it because a cobblestone generator is not 100% efficient. The cobblestone generator is probably like 80% efficient. It's not that good. So, hey, it is what it is. We'll eventually be fine. We'll eventually get enough cobblestone for the thing. But if we do it today's stream, and then we do it one more stream, I think on the third stream from now, we should have enough cobblestone to be successfully building this thing. We do get it. Wood is very fast to get, but I don't want to build it out of wood because, you know, if it burns down. So my only perimeters and limitations in this world, for just for everybody that's watching, because I like to say it multiple times through streams, because when I look back for somebody's stream or YouTube videos, especially YouTube videos about a history event or a documentary or something, I always look for information, and people don't, like, just say it one time and then they never re-say it, and it's just like, I wish I knew. That's like what my favorite thing about Dream's new videos is. He just made a new video. Well, he explains the rules in his manhunts and all those challenges he does, sure. But he actually made a manhunt explaining video, and I would love to do a manhunt. This is not something that I would love to do a manhunt with some of our subscribers, but specifically 2 content creators. And I don't want to say their names right now because I don't want to have people get hyped for no reason and vice versa. But I definitely want to do it with a couple people. Now, I don't know if we should do a manhunt with 0 hunters. A manhunt with 0 hunters? I have like 3 people that would be phenomenal for that. Well, sorry, 3 people, 1 being myself. Meet the Millers. Obviously, the chat doesn't know who you are in real life, and I don't want them to. But man, they give you a microphone for 1 news package, and now you're doing all the news. You're doing so many. I've seen like 5 videos of you already. It's probably 3 total, but man, what you giving him a microphone? Nah, now he's got. Hey, I'm proud of you, man. You crushing it, man. That is. I love it when people do the packages and they actually do a good job, and I like it when people do the packages. Not only do they do a good job, well, I mean that's the main thing, really, but they do it better than everyone else. The mainstream media. That's what makes me feel so just phenomenal. Oh, that just puts a heart in my pulls my heart as a media professional. All right, let's take a look at these. I still don't know if the upstairs has a chest up here. Bookshelves. Ooh, bookshelves. We definitely might want to finesse those. We have no access to sugarcane at all. I don't have a silk touch pickaxe, and I probably won't get one for a very, 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 very long time. But we'll take the bookshelves. That gives us 12 books. It's 12 books, which isn't bad, by the way. 12 books is 4. We need 15 to make a max one. So 15 divided by 4 equals 1, 4, 8, 12. We need to find 5 total villages. We need 5 total villages, and then we will be fine. So we have 4. Well, we have just 4 more to go. We'll be good. So we're taking a look. One of my rules in this challenge, Zach, is I'm only allowed to look in a village. I'm only allowed to go to 1 new village each time, right? Because this is a super flat world. If I just rode around for hours and hours and hours on end, I could just get all my loot and I could get all my loot. I could get full diamonds probably in 1 stream if I wanted to. Especially like you said, 7 hours straight, man. If I did that, this, you know, we're trying to make this is a challenge, okay? I mean, even though we do have the structures on, but give ourselves a little bit of a challenge. Speaking of a little bit of a challenge, I didn't say that I was going to permanently lock myself out of a place, but I might keep that in mind. For now, I'm going to keep myself limited to 1,000 block radius, but eventually I might decide to lock myself out. Speaking of, I'm trying to make the pants for the leather, so these cows, every cow we see, we gotta eat. So I'm going to try to keep my cows as long as I can. Ooh, apples. We're going to have no problems with apples. And golden apples eventually. But for now, finesse them. And it looks like there's a church over there. Learning from the best. Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's the... I just love... I don't know. I never really felt that until I started doing it. Like, when people just... Like, when you start watching... like news packages and stuff like that, you go, I'm gonna start growing trees as well. Like when I find these saplings, I'm just gonna grow them because eventually I'm gonna be back over here, and I just want to, you know, if I need wood, I can just grab some wood. I don't like in this world. I don't want to destroy a house. I really don't like destroying the houses in the first place, but at least, you know, we have a little bit of something there. And then this cow's gonna have to eat out of this world. All right, perfect. Where did Chessbow go? Not sure. Chessbow just likes to run, man. Chessbow runs away. I'm still surprised that he ran that far away at our place. All right, there we go. Okay, so this is, I think the village is over. I think we're completely looted. All right, now Chessbow won't let me get on a damn... There we go. Oh, maybe he was eating my carrots? Oh my god, is this what it is? Is this a blacksmith? I didn't see the blacksmith when I scooping that lava for sure. We're scooping that lava. Oh my god, we are rich. Oh my gosh, look at that. See, this is why we're only going to one village a stream. I didn't even know there was a blacksmith in here. But look at that. Oh my god, we are rich. We have 8 iron, 3 bread, an iron helmet, a copper sword, and an iron sword. Holy bling blong, we're rich. We're going to save that for something sneaky beaky. Oh man, if we are able to find... Oh my god, oh my gosh. That's sneaky beaky. That's awesome. Wow. I'm very happy that I found that. Yeah, I mean, that might be a thing, too. I might just limit myself, whatever's in 1,000, give myself a sub-challenge. But I don't want to do that right now. All right, we already looked at all the biomes that were the villages that we can in the day, and I stole that lava. So here's 1,000. 1,000's right here. All right. Put a torch there. It's kind of directly to where we need to go. But I'm going to put some dirt down. Roughly where we need to go. Or is this even straight? It is, but it just looks weird. So if we ever come back this far out, we know just based on without going straight to maybe we could do a sub challenge where we go like if you go 1,000, you got to throw like 10 iron away or something like that. That's an idea. These are just things to make the game even harder. Not needed, but I don't want. The main reason why I don't want to go past 1,000, negative 1,000, positive 1,000, is because I don't want my all my loot to be gone. I don't know how to say it. I don't. If there's a new update and there's a new update that comes in the game and the new update says, hey, you can get this biome here. You just got to go to this certain coordinate or you got to go to this area. I want to make sure that I have the ability to do that and not fly 10 bajillion blocks that way. And I'm not going to let the guys fight the slimes anymore. That was taking way too long. And slime blocks, I still don't know what I'm going to use for them, but I'm going to use them for something. We should probably go sit and grab some carrots when we come back home and sell them too. But we were talking about mining today, fishing, and leather pants, which I still need to do the leather pants thing. We did get a good helmet though. We got a really good helmet. Oh my fuck! Oh my god! Oh my god! Six, 7 durability they left. And that's why I do not mess with the iron golems, y'all. This is why we do not mess with the iron golems. I am not messing with the iron golems. I'm gonna let them die. Yeah, no, we're not doing no. No, 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 no. We almost got one-shotted. We are gonna just take our time. We're going to chill. We're not gonna do anything crazy or stupid like that ever again. And I'm learning from myself. No, we are not doing that again. Could have been really bad. I'm trying to leave also like just a crafting table at every place we've been. He didn't drop that many slimes, so we'll have to come back and make him a slime shrine a little later on. And plus he almost killed me, so I don't know if I want to make him a shrine right now. Not a shrine, a monument. A shrine would be kind of sinful. Alright, so that's the border. The border that's... Can't go past. We gotta go back home anyways. So let's get out of here. Should I put the iron helmet on right away? I don't think so. I think I should save it. I think I should definitely save it until, like, my leather one breaks. Or I save it for even longer. I'm not sure. We're gonna think about it. We're gonna think about it. Because it's a fresh iron helmet. A fresh iron helmet. I know fresh iron tools are $250. But I can't remember what that thing is. And I think this is the village I already been to. So I was already at this village, so I can go back in it. I can go back in a village I already was at, but I can't go to a new one. They think this is the one I was at. Yes, it was. You see the little slime things over there? So we should be fine. But I don't need anything right now. You know, I probably don't even need to make an iron farm. I mean, these guys keep spawning back, so maybe I'll get lucky and just keep getting iron golems just like that. Eventually I will make an iron farm. I mean, like, hold up. I'm not going to not make an iron farm. And we have currently we currently have 4 lavas in the world that I know of. One behind us, which we just left. One that I have right now. One at our village, and one at our cobblestone generator. So we need to have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We need 10 lava to go to the nether. We really need 11. Well, I don't know if the nether is going to be a normal nether or if the nether is going to be a... I don't know if it's going to be a normal nether or if it's going to be a flat nether as well. I mean, the World Generations just talked about it's bedrock and 3 layers of dirt, which the top layer is grass. So, you know what I should... Oh, I guess I could have started the world off with all just dirt. I could have done that, but that would have looked weird. This is the default generation, so I don't want to mess with that too much. Zach is telling me to save it. Okay. Now that we're back, I'm going to park this guy. There's so many... Every time I do this, there's something else I need to do. The slimes are annoying me. So there's a slime chunk right there, too. I just seen him spawn. Okay, that's good to know. There's a slime chunk next to the slime chunk. What I'm going to do is this. I'm going to park this guy in the cow pen, make a whole bunch of more fences, and I'm going to throw them in there. I also see slimes right there. I just seen them spawn. Jump. Jump. And I just seen them spawn right there, but they're going to move by the time I get back, so it's a little annoying. But we got some fences. We got some wood. Let's tuck this stuff away real quick. This is like my random chest. I didn't even place that poppy down for that guy. Oof, sorry, brother. Let's grab some more fences. Not trying to craft a bed. No, not trying to craft a bed. And more of these. Now, the slimes are... Oh, gosh, they already moved from the spot. All right. Hopefully they'll spawn right back. If not, I'll have to wait a little longer. Slimes are not super dangerous, but they're super annoying. I think they spawned right here. And I'm not doing the whole thing. Eventually I will do the whole thing. I'm confirming that they spawn in here. Once they're confirmed that they're spawned in there, I'm going to then box them in. Same thing with here. I think they're spawning in here, but they could just be walking out. Could be one next to it. This one over here, definitely you can see that they are spawning in here, and if they're not spawning in here, they're coming through. So oh, they're getting through that one gap. I'm just going to close this off here. Okay, perfect. Same thing with this one. I think they're spawning just inside here. Just based on... It's coming back. We can see it already. Okay, and then they're definitely just spawning in that one. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This could be really bad. By the way, to get this screen up, it's called the Chunk Finder. It's F3G. For people that are curious. Because other YouTubers do this, but they don't tell you what it is. It's F3G. And I think it's F3J or it's F3H. Here we go. Okay, this is the one that you need to turn on. If you're playing Minecraft, you see down here, F3H? Yeah, okay. So, you see down here at the stone shovel, if you press F3 and plus H, it shows you how much durability is left. It is something that I think that people should have on all the time. I don't know why that wouldn't be just default in the game telling you how much is left. I guess some people just don't really care. It's just like, oh, it's red. Like, it's red. Like, I mean, what else do you need? But, I like it. Okay, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in my main chest. And then I'm going to put the lava back. Look, I just feel even more safe here now. They're definitely spawning in that one. We can close that off too. Then we can finally walk around here without these guys annoying the heck out of me. You know, eventually we can get enough lava to just put them down so they won't spawn. We can put... I think they spawn on buttons. Okay, so let's throw the iron in here. We have 30 iron, a helmet, a copper spear. This is stuff that we cannot just get. We got a couple bundles too, which is nice. We got books. So those are all really useful things. I'm going to put some food in here. And I don't think I'm going to need the food very often, but if I run into... Say there's a problem and there's a creeper and I need to run back and I'm here and I'm trapped and I need something to eat right now, that's where I'm going to go. And then I have some dirt in there too, just in case. Okay, before we go fishing, I want to try to close that off a little bit more. So let's grab some sticks and grab some wood. We did cut a bunch of trees down. We cut our entire farm down yesterday. We'll make... That should be a decent amount, and then we'll go fishing. I hope my fishing rod is over there. Pretty sure it is. And the cauldrons. The cauldrons don't... Like, the cauldrons don't really have a use for me in this game, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place the cauldrons down. I'll just throw them... I just want to put them in a spot. No, I don't want to put them there. We could pick these up with copper, or sorry, with stone, thankfully, because if we couldn't, then that would be bad. I'm going to place some of these cauldrons, let me put them by the blacksmith's house. So when it rains, it'll bloop right in there, and we'll be able to get some more water. It's not like we have any issues with water, but if we do have issues, we can get some more. Eventually, we'll come back and close it off. That's not now. We just kind of have to gotta carousel ourselves around, mosey around. I'm very happy that this village is relatively safe, except for that one spot with the slimes. And then this one's the dangerous one. This one is just... Oh, they even spawn even farther back. They might not even spawn in this one. They might just spawn in the farther one back. Oh, they even spawn there, too. Holy bling blong. They're spawning everywhere. Ow. Alright, we'll leave it like that for now. Let's fish. Let's fish. Let's do something not stressful, and I won't get myself killed in this game. Look at this. Oh, our durability is going down so much. Alright, let's fish before we forget. It's been already 30 minutes into the stream. I can't believe we're already that far in. And our fishing rod's almost about halfway done. We're at 38.64 of 64. Curious people or people just skipping to this part of the stream, if you want to fish and get loot from it, it needs to be a minimum of a 5x5 and 4 deep. From the bobber. From the bobber. If the bobber is anything less than that or shorter, if I place it, throw it here, I'm going to get absolutely nothing. So, just going to put it in here. Maybe we'll go until like maybe 20 durability left, depending on how quickly we get it. I'm hoping to pull out a mending fishing rod with luck or lure or something like that. Mending, that's the only fishing rod that I'm not looking... I don't care what it is. If it's a mending fishing rod with luck or lure, I'll be more than happy. A normal fishing rod is, it's good. It's gotten us a lot of stuff that we didn't have, which I think are like we got 3 name tags back to back to back, which is crazy. But yeah, today I've had a very productive day. I spent a lot of money on stuff. What I spend some money on? Taxes. I spent some money on savings account, which I am going to talk so much about if you need me to. If you guys are 18, if you guys are 21 years old and you save $100 a month for the rest of your life, and you put it inside of a Roth IRA account, you are supposed to have anywhere between 1.5 and $3 million. If you start at 18, you put $100 in a month, starting at the age of, 18, not 18, it's 21. There is a maximum limit, which when I started was $6,000 a year. Then they switched the maximum limit to $6,500. Then they switched to $7,000. Then they switched to the $7,500, which is, I believe, is because of the inflation. But yeah, highly recommend. You must do your own research on that. But even putting money in there and just letting it sit, you literally don't do anything. The catch on that is you're not allowed to remove money until you're 65, or you are going to take a penalty from the money that you put in. It's a long-term sort of investing sort of thing. It's long-term savings thing, so they don't want you to take it out. So there is a penalty, and I think the penalty is 10%. So, and say what happens if you don't hit 65 and you die before that? Well, your kids are going to get some chunks of money, or your spouse is going to get a chunk of money. Then you don't have to worry about that. Or your parents. I mean, hopefully you don't die before that. But, you know, people are like, what happens if you... No, you get there's beneficiaries you put on the account. You can also just set it up to donate, too, if you wanted to just donate all your money, I'm pretty sure. Which you should donate money throughout your life. Not to streamers all the time, which I do greatly appreciate. Shout out to Liam. Shout out Zach. Shout out Mr. Busco. All our Patreons. Patreon plug? Patreon plug? All right, but yeah, long story short, you should at some point in your life. Liam's in the chat saying you're streaming live again. Wow, Zach is back to streaming and Claude is too. The world must be ending. Hey, not. I hopefully not yet. Well, I won't. I probably won't be streaming tomorrow, unfortunately. But you never know nowadays. I've been kind of trying to take it mentally easy in my brain the past couple days, just to try to reset. And then I paid my car insurance too. Car insurance, taxes, and I put money into my account. So I count that as spending, even though it's not spending. It's me investing into myself. So when I'm 65. But still, I can't pull that money out. So I count it as spending for right now. But yeah. What happened if you spend your money on cruises and travel so you get to see while you're alive? That is also a very fair assessment. We got a nautical shell. I forgot how many nautical shells you need, but I think it's a lot. I think you need 8 of them, and then you need the blue ball. Which, we can't pull the blue ball out of here. So, I don't think we can ever make an underwater breathing machine in this game mode. Unless this the drowns drop them, then we could probably get one. But I'm not sure if you can get that loot from a drowned zombie. I would say this. If you save up enough money to retirement, if you put just a little bit away, and then you save your 10% for yourself, you give 2.5% to 3% to charity, and you can live off the rest of that. In an ideal world, not everyone can do that, for the record, okay? I'm not saying that everyone can do that, nor if I can do that, okay? Let's put it that way, too. But still, you'll be in a better sense. I think, okay? But I will say, too, you want to save 10% for, like, fun stuff, 10% is also going into that savings account, too, Emergency fund, what happens if you break your leg? What happens if you need to get a surgery? What happens if your lights go out? I mean, like, let's say, not lights that go out because you didn't pay the bill, you should pay your dang electric bill. Unless, the electric companies want to pump up your gas bill or, your thing for no reason and make you pay for lines that they should be paying for those. Okay, sorry, I'm getting sidetracked here. But, you should spend some of your money to enjoy yourself too, right? Going on a cruise every once in a while. Liam loves cruises. Liam loves cruises more than anybody I know. I don't think I ever would want to go on a cruise, to be honest with you. I would like to drive and see all 50 states at some point. I know people that have done that. I don't know if I would want to hike 50 states. Here's a challenge for Zach. Zach was hiking. There's a challenge that there's people that go hike the highest places in each state, and somebody came to Illinois. It was literally on somebody's private property, and he only opens it up on President's Day weekend and Memorial Day. So the only day you can go to the highest point in Illinois, which is crazy. But it's on his private property, so I guess he could do whatever he wants. But still, that's crazy that he has like hours set up for that. He probably knew that people were sneaking his property. Let's give him the time so they could show up. Oh man. Hey, put landmines in your yard for when people sneak in. Is that a little too crazy? I think that's even crazy in America. I don't think you can do that. Claude, the financial advisor? Hey, man, I wish I had more money. I tell you that. If I had more money, what I would do is I would go back. What do I do? Is I would go back in time, and all the bad financial decisions, including the bad financial decisions I did last year, I would try to cut them out. because I wasted a lot of money last year, and I wasted a lot of money years prior. But hey, this year I'm not going to make those same problems. One of those problems is buying fast food. Now, I know if you're like, for example, Liam's different. Liam's a trucker. He's all over the place. Okay, you gotta get fast food, right? You gotta get fast food at some point. I mean, you gotta eat something real every once in a while. But if you're living at your house, come on, bruh. Come on, you telling me you can't get to the grocery store, bruh? That's a bruh moment. Come on, bruh. But Claude, I can't. Nah, you can. You can. Claude, I can't. I can't financially feasibly go to work and come home and make dinner, bruh. Unless you're like working 12 hours, 15 hours, 16 hours a day. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Meal prep, bruh. Freeze some stuff, bruh. But Claude, I don't have. Then just keep complaining. Get the hell out of here. Just keep complaining. Keep being a dummy downer. Just keep complaining, bruh. I don't get block them. Okay, you can. But fast food is definitely like I wasted way too much money on fast food. Another thing that I wasted a lot of money on is like just unnecessarily driving fees, like just driving too much. And I'm not talking about the iPass. I'm not talking about the Easy Pass. I'm talking about like just driving for fun. You know what I'm saying? I wasted money on um like snacks too. I'm wasting money instead of me buying fast food. I'm buying energy drinks. But I have a whole bunch of gift cards. I actually counted up my gift cards. Do we do a gift card giveaway? You know what would happen with my gift card giveaway is I'm pretty sure about 25% of my gift cards is I'm sure about 25% of my gift cards are expired. So, I would do a gift card giveaway. Somebody would win and they'd be like, Claude, the Domino's card you gave me, the Little Caesars card you gave me doesn't work. But I did the gift cards literally last night. I did the gift cards last night. I had $251 roughly. Roughly. I have a little bit more in like fast food. McDonald's, Starbucks, Portillo's, Dunkin' Donuts, Walgreens, Buffalo Wild Wings, Domino's, Little Caesars, Chipotle, and something else. Those are the ones off the top of my head. And then I had Amazon gift cards, and I have $25 of Amazon gift cards just sitting around that I just put on my account. It's just going to sit in my account. I literally won't pay for my free shipping because I wait until I get the $35 on Amazon to get the free shipping. But I won't pay for the free shipping, but damn, like, that's $25 I didn't have that I didn't know I existed. So that's why we need to, that's why my goal is if I want fast food is to go to any of those chains that I have those gift cards with. And that's the only thing I'm allowed to spend at least until like, if I can survive off that $250 until like July, ideally, like that would be absolute ideally, or like even longer than that. You know how cool that would be? Like, that's just money stuff they've given to me, and I just have to figure everything else out on my own. I got to catch up on some comments. I've been reading them as I go, but we're almost broken with this fishing rod, and once this is done, we're going to go get some cobblestone. I know we're not doing a lot today, but it's kind of like a chill sort of stream, okay? This is the hardcore world. I mean, the super flat world. What do you want to do, go mining? What do you want to do, go mining? Like, we're just going to sit at our cobblestone generator. What do you want to do, cut more trees down? Like, we are getting stuff to do stuff, okay? This is the hardcore challenge. The challenge is like Liam said in Zach's stream, it's the game's already hard enough, but I feel like it's not hard enough for me. So I think this is just challenging. It stimulates my brain. I'm already playing a normal world. I played a whole bunch of normal worlds, but I played a whole bunch of normal worlds in my life, probably over 100, maybe 200. But this is different. I might have attempted this once before, but never really attempted it on hardcore and actually trying to play it. This is the longest I've ever did do it, if I did. And, it just gives, like, what do we do? Like, we need to wait for a wandering trader to come around, and hopefully a wandering trader will be lucky like our first time and give us a different type of wood, because he gave us the acacia wood. Now we have acacia wood. We didn't have acacia wood. We would never have acacia wood until you showed up. Well, hopefully we'll get a different sapling. Ideally, I hope he can give us a cherry tree, but I don't think he can. So we're just waiting for stuff to come around. We'll eventually make an iron farm. We'll eventually make a trader so we can obviously get all the books and blah, blah, blah. But we have no supply to sugarcane. We do not have supply to sugarcane, so we got to figure out a way to get that. We can get villagers to trade books with us, of course. But still, that's just like those sort of things, just thinking through those steps. Like, okay, we need books, we need a trader, or we need to look around. And if we're limiting ourselves to 1,000 blocks, we got to figure something else out. Okay, I got to catch you in the comments. I'm sorry. We're almost done with this fishing route, too. I didn't know Claude was an accountant. I'm definitely not an accountant. If I was an accountant, I would definitely have not paid somebody to do my taxes today, I promise you. But the lady showed me how to do it, so Oh, we got a water bottle. Sweet. Okay. Here's all of our fishing loot. The dirt's not fishing loot, but this is all of our fishing loot so far. Maybe the rotten flesh wasn't, but I'm pretty sure it was. Boom. Look at this. This is all the stuff we got. We already got a fishing rod and we used it up. That was the other stream, but this is all the stuff we got. And eventually we'll get more and more and more. The slime balls too. Let's get the slime balls the hell out of here. Groceries get delivered. You're true. Yeah, you could deliver the groceries. I forgot about that. You're right. My dad does that all the time. Uber Eats. Driving is fun. Fun, though. No, driving is fun. I 100% agree. That's why I did it. That's why I do it. Sometimes I'll drive around the town and I'll look at houses in real life. And I'll look around and I'll go, that is a perfect house. I should build that in Minecraft. And now that I just said that and you brought that up to me, there's a house that I do want to build in Minecraft. And maybe that's what I'll build. I've only seen 2 houses like this now in my entire life. So I'll explain that in a second. We should, I love driving around. I always think it's fun. I love driving. I should have been a trucker. I honestly should have been a trucker. Unless, I don't like the trucker part where they make people unload, though. I know that's not all the jobs. I don't think you do that. But unload, I mean, taking all the packages out one by one. I give anybody that works jobs like that are doing physical hard labor, please give them a shout. I'm gonna relog because I hate seeing this all here. Give them a shout, man. They do hard work. I appreciate everyone that does those hard work jobs, man. Don't ever be mean to people like that. That gets me mad. Same thing with fast food workers. When people yell at fast food workers, that gets me mad. I understand that they make your food up, but if they're not going to accommodate you after you being nice, go ahead and yell at them. But if you've been nice to them and try to get the thing and try to accommodate and blah blah blah, blah, but if they don't accommodate after that, go ahead and yell at them. But if they're doing it, I know it's annoying, but still, I added my 2-year. I'll add my 2-year expired Dave & Buster cards as a tribute. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to go to Domino's. And for example, I know the Domino's, Little Caesars, the gas card was the last one I couldn't think of. And I think the Little Caesar card, I think those are expired. So if I go that place, I'll just pay for the food. I'm not going to be like a brokey and go in there and say, oh, I got a gift card and I got to leave after I ordered. If I ordered it, and they're making it, I'm going to still pay for it on a credit card and then, get the cash back on it. But that's another thing, too. I'm not going to get on that. Meet in the top of the Sears Tower / Willis Tower. Okay, here's the thing. If we're doing a fan meetup in Chicago with Zach Daily Games, and we actually do this one day, if we do this one day, I know you guys went to Disney World and you guys met up. We're going to meet the Millers, Claude from Chicago. We got to get the coal mines. And then, maybe we get Shut Up Tyler, too. And, who else would show up? Brendan, of course. But we can get, the squad to do a fan meetup. That would be lit. Sears Tower, and I wouldn't say I want to do Sears / Willis Tower. And by the way, I call it the Willis Tower, blah, blah, blah. You're not from Chicago, blah, blah, blah. The dude spent, billions of dollars to put his name on the building. Give him the damn name, okay? Give him the name. Okay? Give him the name, bro. Whatever, how much ever. Millions of dollars. Give him the name, bruh. But what was I saying? Yeah, we could get, the whole squad out here. Apparently I did miss a couple there, so those will eventually grow. Hopefully. Let's do a little bit of organizing. We're going to get some stone. Oh, we do have an iron pickaxe. I forgot about that. That was our first one over here. All right, we're going to do some mining, y'all. So it's going to be a little bit tedious, but We need to do it. Something we got to do. I put a fence here, but I don't even see any slimes that spawn. Okay, slimes are not spawning in that chunk. They're spawning, I think, here, too. They're spawning there, I see. They definitely spawn in this one. I don't think they spawn there. The reason why I'm doing this, by the way, y'all, is because I want to sit here and I want to mine this without the slapping sound effect going the entire time. This is how much cobblestone we need, too, by the way. We need this to be all filled up with double stacks. We're actually pretty close. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're almost there. And there is this one right here, too. Hold on. While we're here, let's do it. While we're here, let's do it. We have the stuff in our inventory. Let's just get it outlined. We could finish it later, but I want to get it outlined. It was this chunk or was this chunk? I know it's... I'm pretty sure it's this one. Why is that guy not looking at me? Come on. Oh my god, I think I just cooked myself! Did that guy just spawn, or was he just sitting there? I'm gonna lose all my leather armor before I even get the pants! I'm gonna say that every time I get a hit. I'm gonna lose my leather armor before I get... Alright, let's get some more leather pants growing here. Okay. Either way, if that does, even if they don't spawn there, at least it gives me a little bit of a buffer. Alright, we need 7 stacks, roughly. We need more than 7 stacks if we want to keep doing anything after that. It looks cool, though. I probably would just chill here and not die. Did you take a pic of the house? No, I didn't touch the frame. Okay, yeah, so there was 2 houses, and I didn't take a picture, but I always forget it exists, and I always say I should build that in Minecraft, but I never do. So there's 2 houses. There's one all the way on the south. It's not even the south side of Chicago. It's south. It's like, it is the county over from Cook. It's by a university, and it's kind of by Dyer, Indiana, but it's in Illinois. I think the town's called Crete. It could be Monet. It could be University Park. It's south, and it's like really far south. So if you were coming from the Willis Tower, it'd probably take you an hour and a half to get there. Drove on that road a few times in my life to go to Indiana. It's off the Abraham Lincoln Memorial Highway. I believe that's what it's called. Or Lincoln Highway. It goes down to Danville. But it's not all the way down in Danville. It's by like University Park. This guy has a house. And sorry, shout out the guy who built the house. I'm not trying to like... It's a completely unique house. And if you got a unique house like that, I'm not going to go take a picture of the house. I'm not going to show you. But I'm not going to say any more than that. But he has a house. He has a house, and he... It is a octagon. It is an entire octagon house. The house is an octagon. A complete octagon. And I seen another one, and I think the other one was in Hinsdale, or it was in Downers Grove. But I know I seen that one. It was an octagon. It was made of wood. It was like a Minecraft wood house. If you took the dark oak logs and you just put it looked like it was a big... I don't know how big the house actually was because I didn't go inside or whatnot. But it was an octagon house, and I want to build that in this series. I mean, I've been saying I want to build it for 7, 8 years. So I think we're going to eventually build it. Not today. What's an octagon house? I've never seen that. Have you guys ever seen an octagon house? Like it's 2 stories, and I think he has a treehouse in the back too. Is the treehouse octagon? No, but no, I don't touch freight. Yeah, see that? See truck driving. I've always loved driving. I always loved driving. I wouldn't recommend anyone to become a truck driver, but I would recommend a motor coach driver. Okay. We we sit with bags over our heads and watch the White Sox play? Question mark. Put your pants on. I don't even have pants yet. What's up, Zach? Zach enters the chat. I'm editing a video, but I'll watch the stream later. Oh, okay. Enjoy. I'm just doing this was a bonus stream. I was just kind of like, I need to play some Minecraft after watching you play the entire time. I did go fishing earlier to answer your question. It's a little bit farther down in the chat, but I did go fishing earlier. We didn't get in. I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save that if you want to go back. If not, I'll tell you. Or chat, I'll tell you. My grandparents live in an octagon house. It is the coolest house I've ever seen, Zach says. That is cool. I never knew anybody that lived in an octagon house. I didn't even think you could make that as a shape. That was like, I drove by and I'm like, is that it? And then I'm like, months later, I'd come back and I go, is that an octagon house? Is that the same one And then like months later, a year later, I go, is that an octagon? Yeah. It's an octagon house. That's for sure. Eventually, I would like to put a hopper underneath this. I don't know if the hopper is going to prevent it from going into lava, but the hopper will prevent any ones that fly away from me and they hit the ground first, that it would have a more likelihood of a chance to going into the hopper than per se into the lava. But I mean, it's just a luck. What you would ideally do is you would have, oh my God, are we upgrading our farm? We could do this in reverse? I actually don't like doing this in reverse. What do you guys... Oh, man, this just feels so weird. Oh, my God, this feels so weird. Oh, man, this feels so weird. I've seen a roundhouse. You've seen a roundhouse. I've never seen a roundhouse. I've never seen a roundhouse. Like, I've seen buildings that are round, but... Yeah, definitely an OCD house or an OCD mining experience, whatever you're referring to. All right. I don't like the reverse correction. Please stop. I don't like it either. That just looks so weird. I feel like seeing... Right is like progression of... Yeah. Yeah, that just looks... It looks hideous. It just... I don't... Ugh. I'm going to put some more torches down over here, too, while we're at it. I don't know if this is going to prevent spawns, like, the most maximum prevention spawn radius, but it'd at least be a little bit more lit up. Look at there's stuff spawning right there. There's stuff spawning right here. Like, I need to put more torches down, like, ASAP. Because I'm not really too worried about I'm not worried about spiders. They're not dangerous. But a creeper, one creeper, and the series is over. We almost got killed by an iron golem earlier, man. We almost got one tap by an iron golem. Would have been a 2-tap, but we're going to go run away to our fish farm. They're going to despawn. They'll despawn, no worries, but... I'm not playing that right now. This is what I was talking about earlier when I was talking, or the other day when I was talking about putting cobblestone here and just leaving the dirt down. Because obviously when we chop the tree down, the only thing left would be the dirt. So we know exactly where to place the saplings. It's not like we couldn't figure it out, but it just makes it look a little cooler. But we'll just leave it at that one for now, because I do want to save all my saplings. We're going to let them despawn, Claude. Come on. Run away. We're going to let them despawn. Hopefully they despawn, and then we'll come right back. Can't you make it an auto? I don't know if you can make an auto cobblestone generator like that. If you get a TNT duplicator, which requires um a TNT duplicator requires dead coral, which can only be found in the ocean biomes. They did despawn, so that was far enough away. But if we do get coral somehow, maybe the wandering trader trades for it. I think it's a dead coral fin. We need 4.5 blocks stacks left. Then we should be able to make a TNT duplicator, because you can make the same machine, yes, Liam, and it would push. It would push. And we actually made it in the nether. Doing this in the nether is twice the speed, by the way. If you do this in the nether, it is twice as fast. You know, dude, does the redstone, or does the lava, see, Zach, does the obsidian generator still work? Back in the old Minecraft days, I've done it one time in my life, and I remember it specifically. I don't know why I did it. I felt like it would be easier and safer to do, but I think it's just easier just to go find a lava pool. Now that I'm good and I'm not scared of the game too much. I mean, I am scared, but if you place a piece of redstone and you place the lava above the redstone, it turns the redstone into obsidian. I don't know if that exists or is that still a thing. Could be. It could be, but I could also be wrong. Roughly 4 stacks to go, and then we'll kind of like look and see what other stuff we can do. Maybe we can breed more cows. We haven't done the cows in a second. We'll get a stack here, and then we'll go breed the cows. How about that? Then we'll come back. I'm not doing the sheeps. I have enough iron to get shears now. So I could, in theory, get... you know what? Let's go into this pickaxe breaks, which is how many more blocks? 48. But unfortunately, we're not going to get 48 blocks because some of these are going to despawn or go into lava. Not despawn, but go into lava. We'll go to this breaks. We'll go breed the cows and come back, and hopefully we'll have enough cows over there to maybe get some leather pants. We need 7 leather, and I think I have 1 right now. Yeah, tomorrow, not sure entirely what the plans are, except for maybe in the evening I have something to do. But I'm really 50-50 if I'm going to do it or not. I'm really just trying to take it chill. I got something really important on Monday. I had something really important earlier today, too, that I can't tell you right now, but yeah. Kind of want to just take it easy this weekend. If possible. If possible, of course. Danny Bell says hi. Shout out Danny Bell, man. Danny Bell is one of my favorite people of all time. He was the guy that had all the cool stories. He had, like... Are you with him right now? Probably not, but he had all the cool stories regardless. No, you wouldn't be with him right now, but he had all the cool stories. He had like this is what we did back in the 80s. This is what we used to do then. He had military stories. He had wrestling stories. He had life stories. He had advice. He had all these things. Plus, he was definitely, he didn't say bling blong. He didn't say bling blong. He said a lot of things. And that was when we all went down to Indianapolis for that event that we covered. Oh my God, one of the just a oh that was a phenomenal experience. I wish I could have stayed and hanged out with them more, but I mentally went brain dead because of how much we were working. Oh my God, that was a lot, but it was so fun. I would do after these years later, if I got paid. This is what happened. We got paid to go down to Indianapolis to cover an event, Liam. It was a 3-day event. Could have been 4 days, but I think it was 3 days. 3-day event, 2 nights. Our boss got us a hotel. Everyone got their own individual suite rooms. And it was like 4 or 5 blocks away from Lucas Oil slash, what was the other one called? Gamebridge. Oh my God. It was phenomenal. We I just remember I remember one day we were covering this event and it was split into 2-day events. So we had to get there at like 8 in the morning. So we actually had to get there by like 7. And this is after we stood up for, it was yeah. It was a long it was okay. We were covering wrestling. Wrestling was wrestling was on I believe Thursday. That's why I keep thinking it was Thursday, man. That's why I keep thinking it was did we Sunday morning I left. So it was Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So Sunday. Okay. So Thursday I get down to Indianapolis. My boss tells me that they're letting the media in at the Gamebridge place at 11 a.m. So it's 3.5 hour drive, 4.5 hour drive, roughly. See, this is why I'm hating these slimes. They keep getting around the fence. I drive down there. Then they say we're not going to let you into the stadium until noon. And I'm like, bruh. Like, that could have gave me an extra hour of sleep. So we do the event, and that event lasts until about 10, 11 o'clock at night. Go to the hotel, check in. After I already came. I went to the hotel early, but they wouldn't let me check in, obviously, because I was there so early. And then do that. The next day was the same thing. It was 7 in the morning. We had to get there. 8 o'clock is when it started. It was like an all-day event until like 9, 10 o'clock at night. That's that second day. It was like the whole day we were there. The whole Friday we were there. No breaks on that Friday day. It was all a whole day event. It was long as hell. There was a little break. Like, there was an hour break, sure. But, like, an hour break is not really a break for the media. It's like, okay, you got an hour, but you need to make sure no one steals your equipment between that time. You got to make sure that you get on 15 minutes, at least 15 minutes before the event starts to let people come in. Oh my God. And then, but that night, which I had a phone call, I think, because it was taking a little longer. But they all went out to dinner and they all ate dinner after, and they were like, "We're holding you a seat. Where the hell are you at?" I'm like, "Bro, I'm so sorry. I'm getting off this phone call right now." Boom. I ran down like 3 blocks to get to the bar restaurant they were at, and it was just like, I mean, I was the youngest person there, so the youngest person in the group was, I think, one of the commentators and his wife, which was they were pretty young. They were pretty young. I would say they were probably like 40, maybe 40. Maybe I'm pushing it, but yeah, they were pretty young, and it was just funny stories, funny everything, blah blah blah, this and that. I mean, I couldn't relate to a lot of the things, but it was just funny just sitting there listening. Like, we're gonna wait for this, blah blah, and they go, "No, we're gonna." Yeah, I think they end up paying for my meal, like, and I was like, "No, let me." I think they did. If not, they paid the tip or whatnot. But I wasn't like, it was just a fun experience. Then Saturday was the funnest day because what happened was, it was the same thing. The Saturday was even worse. I believe Saturday started at 7, could have been at 8, We had to get there so we had to wake up. So we only had like running off for like 5 hours of sleep. And then it was like an all day event again, but there was a break. There was a break between like 1 and like 4 o'clock. So it was like me and Danny are walking back to the hotel. We go back to the hotel. We go in our own rooms. I fell asleep, and then obviously in our own rooms. But I wake up and we're just walking down the street independently. We meet up with each other. He said, "I want to go take a fucking nap." I was like, "That's exactly what I did. That was exactly what I did." And I was like, "Bro," it's just like the relating of like how long these days were. Now there, and then on Saturday night they wanted to go to another bar and like eat and stuff. And I should have no. They wanted to get the pizza thing. The pizza thing was they wanted to get pizza after the state championship. Then they wanted to go to a bar, and then they wanted to go to the kids' after party that got second place. He should have won the state championship, but that I'll tell you that story in a minute. So, I mean, he lost though in the end. He just got. I mean, he lost by 2 points. I mean, it is what it is. It happens, you know. By the way, that kid ended up going to Purdue or something to wrestle or Michigan. Like he was fine, right? By the way, but he or Iowa. Maybe it was Iowa. I don't know. One of the Big Ten schools for wrestling, like a good Big Ten wrestling school. So so the state championship's over. They want to go to a bar. They want to get this. So they go to this pizza. They're trying to get this pizza thing, and they're like, "What? The wait's going to be an hour." It's like 11:30 at night at this point on a Saturday. It's going to be an hour. I was like, I'm going back home to the hotel, and I'm sleeping, and I'm just gonna not eat, which was a bad idea. And I'm gonna wake up early in the morning, and I'm gonna go to the zoo, and I'm gonna go home. I go to the hotel and I'm starving to death. There's a bar like right outside the hotel, and there's people lined up in the street waiting to go into this bar nightclub thing. And there's like a wait of like 30 people, and it's like 10 degrees outside. I mean, they're just waiting, and they were out there for like hours. So I'm starving to death. There was a vending machine. I had no cash, or the vending machine was broken, one or the other. But thankfully, I was smart enough to bring chips. I remember eating a whole, if not the whole can, pretty close to a whole can of Pringles, hot Pringles. Man, I did regret the decision. But still, it was, I was starving, and I should have got that pizza. I tell you this, I should have got that pizza. Now, there was a thing, Liam, I'm going to talk about real quick before I forget. Let me catch up in the comments. Are you down to one job? No, not at all. I have 6 jobs right now. 6, maybe 7, 6, 7, but it's definitely 6 for sure. The Sandlot, my bad. Sandlot was in the early 90s. Noon to 11. Why? Wrestling. No breaks. There was breaks, sure, but you know what? The wrestling, it wasn't as hard as a normal broadcast because you could leave the commentators to do their own thing. It wasn't super pressing, but you had to sit there, and if there was a problem, it was one of those jobs where you're going to sit here and do nothing, really. Just make sure that this doesn't break. It's like this. It's pretty much like this. Liam, stand in this chair. Oh my God, Wandering Trader's here. Wandering Trader, story time later. What is he trading? Mangrove Plinglu? I don't know what that is, but I want it. Mangrove Plinglu and packed ice. All right, come on, let's go get the iron. I'll explain my analogy in a second. We're going to leave off on the analogy of how does the streaming work at the state championship. Well, we're going to do that in 1 second. At least how we did it. We were not this top A spot, but, you know, it is what it is. Other people buy rights. You know, they're paying tens of thousands of dollars to get these slots. We're paying money, but we ain't paying that much. We're also not paying for exclusives, but... Okay, I mean, I don't work for them anymore. Okay, where was that? Carrots. All right, let's go trade. Let's go get those emeralds, and let's go buy some of that stuff from them. This is our second Wandering Trader visit, by the way. So I'm very happy that we got this here. All right, come on. Trade our carrots. All right, he's maxed out on carrots. We got 27 emeralds. Oh, he just refreshed. I forgot. If you level him up, he'll refresh. He refreshes twice a day. Look at this. Melons? Oh, gosh. I want him to give me melons, not the other way around. Oh, that's unfortunate. I definitely need melons. All right, we're out of blocks to give him. No. Go back in the house. Go back in the... All right, whatever. It's fine. I'm going to bring in more carrots in a second. Yeah, the wandering trader. I need to trade with him now. Need to trade with him. Okay, what we're going to get. We're going to get packed ice. I don't know if packed ice melts, but I want to get one of these mangrove plinglies. I don't know what that does, honestly, but I want it. And I'm going to buy all his packed ice, which is 6. He'll only give us 6. And I already got an acacia sapling. What is this? In potion of invisibility. I don't think I need that, so I'm just going to pass on that for right now. I am going to get more carrots and trade with him while we're here, while his trades are down on a discount. And I know I'm trading my stock away, but he's gonna max out in a minute anyways, so might as well let him give him that. Maybe we should try to plant some so when we have to do this again, it's not completely restarting. There was benefits, though, from streaming. There was definitely benefits. All right. Let's go over there, trade those up, and get some more money. And we'll go there, too. And then I'll start explaining my story again. All right, let's get these. All right, he's maxed out already. I wish it was the other way around. Like, all that other stuff we don't need. We have 32 emeralds, though. That's really good. I should make a vestibule if he backs up. I'm getting sleepy. I'm old. Plus it's 4. I got up at 4 a.m. I need to go to... And I got to get up at 4 a.m. Okay, go to sleep, bruh. Long story short... They gave you free food if you went down and got it, and they gave you just had to sit at a computer, long story short. And if something went wrong, you would be you could be. Bling blonged. Good night, Liam. Please sleep. Yeah, if you gotta be up at 4 in the morning, you gotta sleep, bruh. Good night, Liam. We watched The Goonies, Sandlot, noon to 11 wine, no breaks, no food. Yeah, there was, like, they weren't really breaks, but it was a chaotic state championship this past weekend with him too, LOL. Yeah, he was, Danny was definitely a key character, man. I would work a state championship with that guy any day of a week, man. Danny and Kevin... I know he wasn't doing a commentator. Those guys, out of every commentator that I worked with, and I'm saying this out loud, and I know all commentators, you want to say that this is not even a negative thing. They have ego. It's because they talk. Commentators talk, so they're, of course, going to have funny jokes. They're going to have bad comments. They're going to have comments all the time. But I would say Danny and Kevin combo, I would take them any day for commentators. There are some commentators that I do enjoy. That I do enjoy quite a lot as well. I'm not going to pick any more favorites on the stream. But some of the pro baseball people that I work with are awesome. Some of the college people that are awesome. Some people that I worked with at other jobs that I work at new jobs with are awesome too. But man, you cannot compare. They're like, they would be like the equivalent to, like, they're funny and professional, and it's like all at the same time. Like it's just natural. It's like I think it was the chemistry. It was like I don't know. It was just all of that together, and I never. That was the one. Even though that weekend was so hard, mentally and physically, I would do it again anytime, anywhere, especially with him on it. Oh man, I loved that. That was definitely an experience. All right, outside of work, um, I kind of want. I know we were. I was maybe gonna get on Fortnite after this. I'm not sure if you want to play, Zach. I'm not sure if the person that I was going to play with, Brennan, was going to be on. He's another person I know in IRL. But if not, I'm just going to be chilling on here. I mean, I really don't have a ton of stuff to do. Let's see if he's even on. Because if not, I'm just playing this. Speak of the devil. He just started playing Fortnite 19 seconds ago. Let me ask him before I come over. Hey, bro. I'm just streaming RN, but if you want to play Fortnite, just let me know and I will give you an ETA. Yeah, I like switching up the video games. Okay, speaking of, okay, let's see what we have going on right now. We got pretty much a lot of the slimes blocked off. I want to know where the rest of these slimes spawn. We actually have more than enough cobblestone. Perfect. We actually have 10 extra cobblestone. I think this is the chunk they're spawning in. Wow. Man, this every day I do this, I'm loving this. Did it rain yet? Nope. I don't think it rained at all. While we have them boxed in, we can actually start corralling them in the corner and patch up these holes. This was a Zach Daily Games idea. Sometimes don't think harder. Don't think harder than you need to, or I don't know, however the saying goes. Yeah, let's just take a look. What do we have? I think baked potatoes are probably one of our best food supplies that we could get. We actually have some baked up, so perfect. Carrots is what we need to do. We just need to keep growing carrots because carrots are giving us money. So we need to keep that rolling. I kind of accomplished everything I wanted to do today. So let me see what's going on. All right, let's see what else we can do while we are here. So we have our chest for our stuff. Maybe we should figure out our location of where we're going to build this. We need more ladders. That's what we do need. We need more ladders and we need more dirt. We do have more than enough dirt. We need ladders, though. So let's craft some of those bad boys and let's chop some more trees down. Shall we? We'll just do the trees first. I don't want to get any cobblestone right now if I don't have to. I'll play some Fortnite if you're down. All right, let's play Fortnite here in like 15, 20 minutes. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna cut some trees down, make some ladders, get all of our supplies set up, and then we're going to end the stream and jump on some Fortnite. We'll just jump in the Discord. I'm thinking about playing. Not playing. I'm thinking about picking a good location for where I'm going to build this mob farm. I think I would like to pick that out too while we're here. We can always use extra ladders somewhere else. I'm sure we will need them at some point. If not, we'll just have extra ladders. Same thing with we're just gonna have extra ladders. Dirt, we'll find more dirt. I gotta do something real quick. Hold up, everyone. Turn your eyes away. Turn your eyes away. And yeet that guy. I'm gonna get more than enough of those, so I don't have to worry about them. And then my fences, I can start boxing these guys in. Once those guys stop getting mad, I'll go back and trap them. Man, that was just not a Fortnite play by me. Just got hit for no reason. Being lazy. This is not even a full chunk. Is it? It just looks so much smaller. Yeah, it's not even a full chunk. This is the full chunk right there. I knew it looked off. Okay. I think we're lit up perfectly fine on this. We have more than enough ladders. We have more than enough that. Then we need to get some... we need to pick a location. Just give me one sapling so I can leave this. Okay, thank you. Just want to make sure that they're fully grown. So, obviously with our big mob farm, our mob farm is an XP grinder at the same time. And it's also a defaultly giving us thing too. You know what will be very difficult if we get to that point and they do spawn? If we get to the end and we get ourselves an Elytra, we are not going to be able to use the Elytra because we have no sugarcane to make rockets. So that will be annoying. But it also takes away the ability of me dying to something stupid like hitting the wall or crashing on the ground. What I was thinking is, just as of right now, I'm going to think a little bit longer, is you know how we already found that border end over there? Maybe we just build on the border end because it's kind of close. I mean, it's not that close. I think the border end over here is closer. You know, maybe next live stream, we go this way because it's almost 1,000. You know, let's just do it now. I kind of want to go at nighttime, sit down, sleep, IRL, figure out, is that a good spot? Is that not a good spot? I think that's what we're going to do right now is figure out, is that going to be a good spot that way? Because it is way closer. Oh, the llamas. That was the whole point of me killing that guy. Hold up. I didn't even get to tame these guys. I didn't tame them, no. But I'm going to put them on a lead. I'll tame them when I come back. Right? They won't despawn if they're on a lead, right? They could despawn if they're on a lead. But I don't think they do. These guys give you leather too. So if you actually didn't have any cows in your world, you could eat llamas and they'll give you a... Oh, we got the llama? We didn't get this guy. I think they're both tamed. Yeah, okay. Where'd the leads go? The leads are still on me? Alright. Let's go put them inside here real quick. Where'd the other llama go? Did the other llama die? He must have despawned. Dang it. Where did he go? He must have despawned because he was right next. I thought I tamed him. Maybe I didn't. I guess I didn't. He's not there or he died. It's oh well. We had 3 of them. That's more than enough. It's more than I'll ever use. Yeah, maybe we build a farm up here. I want to build all the farms kind of like next to each other, so when we do start doing AFK streams, we can just kind of like go to one spot and get stuff. We gotta check this village out next to us. And at the border ends... I need it to be far enough away from my house that I cannot see my village. You see how I see it there? I do not want to see a flying... mob grinder if I don't have to. So if I build this at exactly 1,000 on the Z... It's definitely far enough away from that one. If I get far enough away from this second village, I know it's good for sure. I don't think it's going to be completely gone, but it'll be mostly gone. We're almost at 1,000. Right about here. This is 1,000. All right, let's head back home. Well, we gotta wait for the sun to go down. Right when the sun hits exactly on the horizon, we can sleep. All right, perfect. Nice little wall. At least we know to just not go any farther from there. We're going to do all of the 4 corners and eventually put a whole dirt thing going on. We didn't even make the leather armor yet. It's okay. We'll get some more leather from these guys. There's another donkey here, too. Might be a good idea to swoop him up. Unless I gotta put a saddle on a llama and then I can ride him, but I don't think I... Maybe that was the reason why I couldn't ride the llama. Unless llamas are not rideable. Alright, let's go back to our house. And let's call a stream there, jump on some Fortnite. How about that? I am pretty tired, but I'm not tired enough to go to bed. Plus I have a little bit... I think about... just in less than half of my energy left. Energy drink left. That's definitely a slime chunk biome. Happy that I kind of corralled that off. Or some of it. And then I didn't close this off, but the slime chunk biome is actually farther back than what I originally thought. I'm just saying this out loud because I'm going to forget it. Oh, here's the other llama. The lead broke, that's why he's not here. Let's tie him there. Bring this guy in, and we're calling it. Come on. I don't think the donkeys can jump into the pen. Well, they can jump in the pen, sure, but I don't think they can walk into it. Could be wrong. We'll try it real quick. Come on. Come in. Come in. Come in. Come in. Come in. Yeah, they're too fat. Sit there, chest boat. Thank you. All right, Fredlings. I think that's where we're going to end it off here today. I want to give a massive shout out to Meet the Millers, Liam, Zach, as well as everyone else that watched today's live stream. Before we go and just recap what we did, we got all of our stuff set up for the build that will be coming on here shortly, which we'll be building ourselves a mob grinder, and I'm pretty sure it'll be that direction per se. That one is closer. We got some more leather. We don't have enough, I don't think, for leather pants. We're pretty close, though. We're really close. I might have some leather in my house. I kind of want to get that done. Oh, man, this is what Minecraft. There's always one thing you want to do, then another thing, and another thing. We do have enough leather for the pants. We did that. We fished for a little bit. We broke our fishing rod. Didn't get anything really useful out the fishing, unfortunately, but still a good fishing stream. We got our pants. Boom. Now we got leather pants. Now we're leathered up. Still miss it. You know, durability is going down real quickly on these, and there's no point of repairing them because we don't have an anvil. And second off, we're just going to breed the heck out of these cows. Well, maybe we'll have even a bigger cow farm than this area, but for now, we're just going to breed them, and if we do need some, we'll have more than enough ready to go when needed. So that is about it. We're going to figure out where we're going to build the mob grinder. I think the mob grinder might be the next stream. If not, it will be the stream after that. So I got to sneeze. Thank you so much for watching for anything. I am Claude from Chicago. And before we go, I want to give a special thank you to the Patrons. I'm going to tab out and save while we're doing this. I want to give a special thank you to the Patrons as well as the merchandise holders for your support and everyone else's support for jumping on the stream. That's going to be it. I am Claude from Chicago. And remember, a real Fredling makes their own luck. Bye.